Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am absolutely shattered. I honestly don't know what's going on. Today's budget is fueled by coffee because my brain is just not switched on at all. We had my daughter's birthday party this weekend. I think traumatising best describes the experience that I had of throwing a 6-year-old's birthday party. So yes, she didn't invite many people. I think she only invited 6 people and only 5 actually managed to show up. But it was 5 strange children and their adults in my house, and we don't really host or entertain much apart from family, and I was so stressed out. I spent a lot of the time worried that they were judging me based on, the state of my house, and then the rest of the time running after 6 children, trying to get them to eat and do party games and yeah, fun times. It was definitely an experience. I'm not sure that I would repeat it. I think we might pay the money and do a party anywhere but at our house. Oh my goodness. Yeah, traumatizing covers it. So yeah, fueled by coffee today. And then added bonus, it was my first day back. Well, it was my second day back at work, but it was my first day back working in school today. So yeah, just on my feet all day, achy, sore, tired because I had to get up at, a normal time for a working person instead of, crawling out of bed at 8 o'clock like I have been while I've been off. But anyway, how are you? So we have got, brain switch on. We've got money to come out, we've got money to go in, but we did okay with last week's challenge, which was we only had £60 for our food budget. I've got my pot to choose this week's challenge. We've got money to come out, we've got money to go in, we've got savings, stuff, fun stuff. Yes, okay. Money out. So let's do money out first. Chuck those over there. There's not an awful lot left, I've got to say. Food, we did okay with fuel. So there was 20 left of fuel. Food, we were only on like £60 this week. And we had party food and stuff, so there is literally nothing. I think we actually dipped into miscellaneous for a bit of the food. Fun, we've got some money left, which is excellent. We've got £13.07 left in fun. Oh, goodness, dropping stuff. We've got £13.07 left in fun. We are not letting that build up anymore, so that is coming out and going into savings. We've got hardly anything left in miscellaneous. Like I say, we had to kind of dip into this. There's a penny, one single solitary penny. We had to dip into this to kind of supplement the food, which I know I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have stuck to the budget, but it was a party, so party stuff counts as miscellaneous stuff, right? I don't know. Anyway, penny going into savings. Pet, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's maxed out at 50. As for clothing, I never went and bought myself new trousers, so that's still maxed out at 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I hate clothes shopping. I really, really hate clothes shopping. I hate the hit to my self-esteem because nothing ever fits. Or it looks nice on the mannequin or the hanger and I think, oh yeah, that'll fit like this, and I've got this image in my head and it never looks like it does in my head. So I've been wearing the same 2, possibly 3 pairs of trousers for the last year, and I desperately need some new ones. Anyway, sorry, you don't need to know that. Holiday is still frozen because I'm not on SSP anymore, but because I'm doing a phased return, I'm not on my full pay either, so we're putting the money that would have gone into savings, and not savings, that would have gone into holiday, into an SSP fund just to try and absorb some of the money we'll have to take out of our savings account to pay the difference from what I normally would have earned. Anyway, savings, actual savings, we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 245. So it's building up again. It got obliterated over Christmas, so I'm happy that it's starting to go up. And then SSP, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 95. It's not going to make a dent in what we're going to have to take out of savings to supplement this month's income, but it's better than nothing is my thought. So, money out, savings. We had some savings in our thingy. So, I know what I mean. You know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? So we had some money that wasn't paid into this month because like pots had been maxed out or whatever. Yeah, so there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 that didn't get paid into pots, and I think some of that was left over, or it wasn't paid in a previous, I don't know. There's 60 quid there anyway, and then we've got another 30 there and 318 there. So that doesn't need to be neat anymore, that can go over there. I need my Sharpie is what I need. Where did my Sharpie go? Did I put it in here? I did put it in here. So I'm thinking I might just do 318 and then do a chunk out of the envelope challenges. So 318 is there. That's being fed to Toothless. And then what are we going to do? Do we have, did I say 90? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we've got 90 there. So I'm thinking, let's fill some big uns. So let's fill 50 and 40. I was looking on, somebody in school today was talking about Temu and the savings challenges that like the cards and envelopes and little money boxes and stuff that they've got on Temu. I'm not big on spending money on things like this because I figure, well, the money I spend on it, I could put it into savings instead. But actually, they're only a couple of quid and it would look a lot better than this would. So, I don't know. We'll see. You never know, I might get a delivery from Temu. So we need envelopes 50 and 40. There we go. I want to place a bet with myself how quickly we can do the envelope challenge. I don't know. I think maybe halfway through the year. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we could do it? I don't know. I don't want to like set myself up for failure by saying I can do it too fast, but I really want to like get it done as quickly as possible, and then we can start again and make more money or save more money. You know what I mean. So 50 and 40 are filled. They're going back in here with envelope number 35, which is already full. So that's that one. So we just need to feed Toothless our £3.18. We didn't have a lot of change. I know I could have put some of the notes in and kind of done some of this to add up to like a tenner or something, but I figure do the envelopes, do a couple of big ones, that's going to feel like an achievement. So Toothless is fed, savings are in the envelopes, we just need to pay in. Oh no, before we do this, so let's see what our challenge is this week. There's one that I'm dreading, and it's save it all, which means basically all 300 goes into savings, and I don't want to do that one. Okay, so no spend week. Shit. Okay. So that means no miscellaneous, no fun. So all of the money from miscellaneous and fun is going straight into savings. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think what plans we've got this week that might possibly be affected by that. Excellent. So we have £60, 40 from miscellaneous, 20 from fun, going straight into our, oh, stuff in the way, going straight into our savings thing for next week. Shirt. I gotta say, having a no spend week is definitely going to impact on some plans. My husband and I were having a date day on Saturday. Now, I have bought the tickets out of my own money, so we have a little bit of money that goes into each of our accounts, which is like kind of fun money for each of us. So the tickets are already bought, but any sort of travel or food or anything else is going to have to... okay. Yeah, so I'm a little bit, it's possible I might be regretting these challenges, because instantly my brain's like, screaming at me, because I'm not sure how that's going to affect everything this week. Never mind. It's fine. That is my motto. It is fine. I am fine. Everything is fine. So we've got 80. Oh, shit. I wish this was wine instead of coffee. Jesus. So we've got 80 in food. We're not putting anything in fun. We're not putting anything in miscellaneous. We would put 10 into cats, but that is maxed out, so that 10 is going into savings. And we would have put 20 into clothing, but that again is maxed out, so that 20 is going straight into savings. Now, don't get me wrong, that does make me feel a little bit better, because we've got another, so with the 60, where did I put it? So with the 40 from miscellaneous, the 20 from fun, and then 20 from clothing and 10 from cat, we've got another 90 going straight into the savings envelopes. So that does make me feel a little bit better, but I'm still panicking a bit about how it's going to affect the week. It's fine. It's 1 week. We can do stuff next week. It doesn't have to be done this week. It's fine. It's fine, Sophie. Stop panicking. Jesus. 40, not in holiday, we're putting 40 into SSP, which puts us at 135, I think, which is, I mean, it's not nothing, and it's money that won't have to come out of the savings account to supplement this month, so it's better than having nothing in there, but it's not going to make much of a dent. And then we've got 50. Oh, and also, because I've been on SSP, I'm pretty sure we're going to owe money back to the tax-free childcare, because I'm not sure I've earned enough to qualify for tax-free childcare. I don't know. I need to look into that. So, anyway. So 50's gone into savings, and then there's just the 40 left over for fuel, which is going into this one. So 40 into fuel, and that is, yeah, that's us done. So we've got everything paid in, we've got the savings envelope sorted, we've got money left over, we've paid into Toothless, there he is, hello. I don't know why Toothless sounds like that. Yeah. And then our savings challenges are sorted. And that is us done, guys. So, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Have a brilliant week, guys. Take care and happy budgeting.